a super soul day to you. You're super soul hero in disguise, and you may not even know it yet. You are Clark Kent, ready to fly. We have to trust this universe. You know, if there's anything I learned in these over 48 years of spiritual living, 25 of which were in an ashram as a monk, starting at 19 years old. So my entire adult life has been lived and is still being lived in search of something more, of something that I know is inside me, that it still needs to come out. I'm tired of being spirit in drag, being happiness in drag that is not quite obvious to me yet. However, it's getting a little clearer, and I do believe that the key to knowing that this universe is good and plenty. Good morning, Brooke. Welcome. Welcome to the love stream. You know, where all our dreams can come true, in the love stream. We have to trust that there is only love. We have to trust that there is only light. We have to trust there is only one spirit, one beloved of all our hearts. And you can use any name that you wish, any denomination, any path that you want to travel. They all are switchbacks leading up to the one ultimate, final little ascent up to that union with the source of all that is. But I must say that I've learned in these years that there is plenty to go around. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. I'm so glad you're on this love stream this morning, because there is plenty to go around. There is good and plenty for everybody, and then some. And so to understand that you right here, right now, are enough, that you right here, right now, are one with all that is, that you right here, right now, have everything you could possibly need and then some, but we just need to believe. We need to believe. We need to have this thing. If you want to know you are enough, you've got to have trust. You've got to have trust. Hello, Linda. I'm glad this is becoming a little ritual. You know, it's like going down by the river Ganga, the Ganges, and we're early in the morning and the sun's just coming up, and we all, you know, we all bow and make our offerings and open our heart to this new day and this new beginning, and just maybe just a tad bit more awareness that we are enough. And if we can trust a little more today than we've ever trusted before, then we can start this day the way that I think is what I've learned to be the best way to start a day. And that is to believe that I am backed by the power of this universe. Grateful that the morning's with you when I can, I know. And when we can't, we still can. Right? When the can't disappears, then everything appears. Everything that is intangibly, beautifully, and real and invisible to the people who are still saying, I can't, or this isn't, and all the negatives, it appears to those that obliterate the can'ts and the isn'ts. And this isn't for me, you know? This isn't my thing. Well, listen, the universe is everyone's thing, and there's enough and good and plenty to go around. But if we can practice some more trust today, you know, trust today. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. Don't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. So with this idea of trust, with this truth that you are enough right here and now, and you're backed by the power of this universe. Good morning, Mickey Light. Good morning, Lisa Kelly Clark. It just has lifted the stream to have both of you on this love line this morning. You both are shining super soul heroines, in my opinion, and it's not just my opinion. I do believe the universe knows that for sure. Your divine hairdresser knows that for sure. It sees you very clearly, your higher self, you know, that Christos, that Christ, and the Krishna, which is the divine consciousness within us, sees us very, very, very clearly. But listen, when we can have so much trust today that we look inside our heart and we say, right at the top of the day this morning, we say, I do this for you, beloved. I do this for you. Can you imagine that knowing that we are enough, knowing that the universe is us, knowing that we are children of the one infinite light and love and supreme force, knowing that now, without a question, without a doubt in your mind, without a hesitation, you can say, search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. We can say, I do this for you today. That is our number one step, okay? We're going to look at 4 easy steps to building this bridge of trust. Seemingly across this realm of suffering, this valley of tears, right? We create a bridge of trust, one moment, one day, one affirmation at a time, that I do this for you. Because that's our very first step. So let's just get back by the power of the universe. Feel that gigantic force as you, in you, operating as you. See, this is what makes you a super soul hero. The force is you. Oh my gosh. And that's almighty power. It really is. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. I'm backed by... Hello, Chris! I am so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. And I can't do wrong. I am so strong. I am so loved. And I have no Natalie fear. Why? Because I am the power of spirit. The almighty power of spirit. Come on, affirm with me. This is our first step. This is how we start today. I am the power of spirit. Almighty power of spirit. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I am so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I'm so fearless. Could you just hold out that you're making a call on your day right now, that whatever it is that is on your plate, so to speak, that you are going to make a decision right now, and all empowered, and say to the universe, I do this for you. That I'm not worried about an outcome. I'm not worried about the choice I make, because the choice I want to make is in complete faith and complete trust that I am doing this for you. It's so worth fighting for, and it's so worth dying for. I do this for you. Because I can't do wrong. I am so strong. I am so loved. And I have no fear. Because I am the power of spirit. Almighty power of spirit. I am the power of spirit. Almighty power of spirit. One more round as you all search your hearts and make a call that you're going to do whatever you're going to do for you, my one beloved. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I'm so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I'm so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I'm so fearless. I'm backed by the power of this universe. I'm so fearless. And I can't do wrong, 'cause I am so strong. And I am so loved. And I have no fear. Everyone, let's sing the chorus. I am the power of spirit. I'm so loved. Almighty power of spirit. Affirm now. I am the power of spirit. Almighty power of spirit. Okay? Isn't that a great way to start anything? That before we make a choice point, before we decide to act, the choice and the action, that we feel this power behind us, that we feel this almighty power of spirit. It's a privilege to share this space with you all. Truly look forward to the stream every day. Thank you, soul brothers and sisters. Now there's the soul heroine right there that realizes that she is a soul heroine, and all of you are a soul heroine, and all our brothers and the sisters are potential soul heroines. Because why? We are a soul. We are a soul in drag, in disguise, forgetful. Yes, that's true. Many of us are still sleeping in the poppy fields. But every moment we hold the space that we are definitely one with all that is, and that we are backed by the force and the power of that one beloved of the universe, that spirit, then for sure we can say that we are waking up. So thank you, souls, for being on the station this morning in a love stream, making that call that I do this for you, beloved. So what is our simple second step in building this bridge of trust? Across through this veil and this valley of sorrow and into this realm of the light and the truth of good and plenty, that we are enough right here and now. The second step is hand it over. Hand it over. You just made a great choice. It's selfless and it's just for you, beloved. Now please, before you think you're going to do anything, would you please hand it over to the Cosmic Mother or the Om or the Holy Spirit? The Goddess, the Holy Spirit, that is the only doer of this universe, you see? She is the doer of this universe. So we aren't going to get involved in making a unselfish choice to do this for you. You know, I'll die for you, I'll fight for you, I'll give everything for you, without knowing that our next step is to hand it over to the Cosmic Mother and let the doer of creation do it. See, we are all victims in the sense that according to, listen, all my life a yogi, so this is just coming from the yoga science, that all of this creation is an outgoing force, so it can be actually visible, because an invisible to be visible has to come into some lower realm that makes form seem like the reality when it really isn't. And so the Divine Mother casts a spell. It's called her Maya, and she throws on us to make us victims and puppets, as it were, her three gunas. And they are roughly, there's the tamas, the rajas, and the sattva. Well, the tamas is the dark energy, and the rajas is somewhere in the gray area, and then the sattva is the light energy. It's the positivity, right? These are what holding and binding everyone together. We are soul, we are above the light, we are one with the infinite, right? Which is that darkless light, that lightless dark. where it's just this infinity of Satchitananda, of oneness bliss, okay? But anyway, so you can look at it this way. We can be in any of these realms and these three gunas as victims, as puppets, waking up to our soul power that we are enough as a soul, and then we can rise above the three gunas, they're called. But you can look at it this way. We can be totally dark, a darkened heart, or we can be semi-dark, like semi-dark chocolate, right? Or we can be somehow active and restless in the middle, kind of a neutral, kind of a medium dark chocolate. Or we can be a semi-light, semi-light chocolate, meaning that we're in the middle, but we're moving towards the light. So we're either semi-dark, we're somewhere active in the middle, maybe swinging sometimes to the semi-dark, sometimes to the semi-light, or we can just be filled with light, right? And the light is a great place where we can just jump off then into the consciousness of the soul, which, as I mentioned, is beyond this physical creation completely. So this light is only here in this physical creation. Anyway, there's a little yoga science, but listen, you have to hand it over immediately. I do this for you, beloved, and then here, Divine Mother, you're going to do it through me. You're going to do it through me. That's what's called her amazing grace. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that flows through me and all around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. My ego's gone, love is all around. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. All right? Do you see how these first two steps are rad? It's like, all right, I do this for you. I'm making this choice point, this selfless choice point. Listen, the universe is so selfless, it's so abundant. Right? This is the channel of divine love, brothers and sisters, says Sarah. She lives in Toronto, everyone. Welcome, Sarah, to the love stream. But anyway, this universe is so selfless. It's so unselfish, right? So if all my learnings of 48 years has taught me just a little bit to be more unselfish around things, because that's what the universe is. It's good and plenty, and we are enough to be able to give everything back, so to speak, so that it can recycle and be prosperity for all, and then the more comes to us. Do you see how abundant we are? And so really trust in her amazing grace, and please let her do what we are not capable of in our human condition to do, which is to be divine. Right? You got to choose, man. Dark, semi-dark, somewhere in the middle, semi-light or light. And better yet, we choose to be the super soul hero. Okay? Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that flows through me and all around. I once was lost, but now I'm found. My ego's gone, love is all around. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. Thank you, amazing grace. You do it all through me. Thank you, divine mother. You do it all through me. Thank you, divine mother. You do it all through me. Thank you. I will really allow you, with all my trust, that you can handle all the details of my day, right? If you want to know you are enough, you must trust, you must build this bridge that there is a universe of more and more, and it's so good it's true. And there's so much that is always coming to you. It's so good it's true. It's always coming to you. What's our third step then? These steps got to go bump, bump, bump. We're going to give 4 rapid fire steps that's going to keep you out of a lot of trouble today. A lot of stress and a lot of worry and a lot of fear with your hands tight, fists clenched tightly on the steering wheel of the car of your life, thinking that you're in control of something, all right? It's only Divine Mother, and you got you under the spell. You're a puppet. You're a victim to her 3 gunas, right? Those 3 energies that compulse every being on this planet. But we know in the practice of our yoga that if we can just surrender to her, let go, let her do it for us, then we can just be unbound because we're surrendered. We're not uptight, so to speak. And then she releases the hold of that Maya, that magical potion, the poppy seed powder that keeps us asleep. She releases us and we wake up as super souls. All right? So the third step is to know that once we've surrendered and we trust Divine Mother, then we're going to be this radiant sun. You see, the first chakra is to feel we're backed by the power of the universe and to just say, I do this for you, beloved, as I start any choice and action of any time during the day or night, right? And then we hand it over to Divine Mother's amazing grace, and she does it through you, and in you being relaxed and open, you become this radiant sun, this glorious sun, streaming love live with the force of the Christ and the Krishna consciousness. You just stream that divine love. I call it love streaming live, baby. Do you want to sing a song on that? Look at how beautiful, and you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Your soul's doing it all. As soon as you think you're doing something, then there's going to be stress in your life. When we know we can't do a thing on our own, then all of a sudden in that humility and helplessness comes all the power that you need. You know, you have to ask yourself, does what I'm up to in life today really matter? What really matters? What really matters? Is me being uptight? Is me being worried about an outcome of something? Does that really matter? If you make it matter, you're just going to get madder, all right? What matters? Huh? It's this connection, this humility. It's feeling the power of the universe through you. Divine Mother as the doer of your actions while you sit back completely relaxed, in tune. And now to be this glorious love force streaming live, this universal force that has nothing to do with you, and yet it is everything as you. Sing with me. Love matters. That's right, Sarah. You bet it does. Love matters. And you're not going to get madder when you make love matter. You're just going to get happier, okay? I'm a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating my splendor to the whole wide world. I'm a glorious sun. Some of you know this song. Magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. Maybe we can feel we are a big we. We are all these individual rays of love that's blasting from our third Manipura, our sun center, right? But we are a big we. as the power of the entire sun, all those rays are really coming from one source, right? That is the love force, the unconditional love force. We're glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. Let it just blast through you, my dear. We have nothing to do with it. It's all spirit, and you are a spirit soul. You are a soul whom spirit holds dear. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a what we do. We are love streaming live. It's just who we are. We are love streaming live. And it's just what we do. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. How do you like this rainbow bridge that we're walking on? This rainbow bridge of trust and love and unity as brothers and sisters who are walking, through these poppy field flowers and this hypnosis, this hypnotic condition the world is in of forgetfulness and then indifference. They go together, forgetfulness and indifference. And we are walking across this rainbow bridge. Isn't it getting more beautiful when we choose, beloved, I do this for you, and then Divine Mother, I hand it over, all the doing to you, and thank you, Divine Mother, thank you, Amazing Grace, you do it all through me, and that's not all that happens through you. Now you're just this glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating this divine love splendor to the whole wide world. You and me and all of us are love streaming live. It's just what we do, what we're born to be. We are love streaming live. It's just who we are. And it's just what we do. And it's pure and simple and true. And there's plenty of good to go around to all of us. So you definitely are enough, as long as you can build this rainbow bridge of trust. All right? So the final step that we're going to look at this morning is this idea that when you look inside your heart, you will find what we are talking about. It's not an outside, this is an inside affair. This is just between you and that love affair that you are having with this one supreme love force, really. And it wants it to be so personal. I'm telling you, if you want to know the key into the heart of truth, my friend, develop a personal relationship one-on-one with the divine. As you feel the closeness to that divine, you create an intimate closeness only in the way that you can create that closeness and intimacy with the beloved of the universe. Wants that. It's the only purpose of this creation, as far as I can tell. And I've been sitting down for meditation for quite a few years with my heart as open and maybe crying out and feeling the pain of separation and all my demons and stuff raging serious battle and everything else you can dream of once you decide that you want to walk this rainbow bridge of trust. And I'm telling you, this is what I feel is the heart of this universe. And it is a personal relationship that each of us needs to establish in our hearts of hearts, right? I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. You know how when we're seeking, and we may be seeking in the places where we really can't be satisfied? That's part of this hypnosis that we're in, asleep in the poppy fields of Divine Mother's Maya or her delusion. And we seek and we're looking for love, but the more we seek outwardly, the less we find, right? So we can sing then. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. Until I looked inside my heart. I looked inside my heart. Until I looked inside my heart. I looked inside my heart. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. I've looked everywhere for you. I couldn't feel your love. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. Does that sound familiar? Does that feel familiar? Huh? My heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down. Until I looked inside my heart. Until I looked inside my heart. Look inside there. Until I looked inside my heart. Until I looked inside my heart. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. Until I looked inside my heart. I looked inside my heart. Until I looked inside my heart. I looked inside my heart. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. And then I found you. Beloved, I found you. Search your heart. Search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. Don't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do for you. And then I make that choice. I engage in that action fearlessly. I can't do wrong. I am so strong. I am so loved. And I have no fear, 'cause I am the power of Spirit. Almighty power of Spirit. I hand it over to amazing grace. I let the Divine Mother, the doer of all life, do whatever she's going to do through me, while I surrender completely in helplessness and in absolute devotion to her love. And we get her done. She gets her done through me. And then at our third chakra, we just have right there this divine consciousness of love that just streams out, this unconditional love that is always streaming live. The sun is always shining every day, isn't it, my dear? And it's not charging you a thing for heat. It's not charging you and not sending you a bill for heat. This is an abundant universe, and you are an abundant child of the universe as well. So why don't you be more unselfish with me? And thank you all for walking this rainbow bridge of our 4 simple steps to having amazing trust in this amazing grace and the love streaming live. And finally, what? We're able to do what? I've looked everywhere for you, but I never felt you're loved. You know, my heart is aching for connection. My mind never settles down until I looked inside my heart. 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 Divine surrender. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I looked inside my heart. Hello, Marty. Marty, let's get hooked on this. Marty, let's get hooked on the higher love, okay? And if we all stay hooked together and walk this rainbow bridge of trust together, knowing we are enough, and we just practice being a little more unselfish today, because the universe is completely, abundantly unselfish all the time, and we are that, and the universe is us, then we're really going to get hooked on how this love is just all around us, and this light is us. And when we look inside our heart, and then I found you, beloved, I found you, finally, and then I found you, beloved, I found you. Inside my heart. Search your heart. Search your soul. And when you find me there, you'll search no more. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Are you intuitively sensing what I'm intuitively sensing? Can you really just absorb like a sponge, like a divine sponge right now, the love that is on this love line? Can you feel your soul friends once more to be taken to that next level where there is just this union of our hearts and souls? In that true union, in that true oneness, this world is overcome, says Lord Krishna, by those who place their faith in unity. This world is overcome by those who place their faith and put their faith in unity. That's Lord Krishna, okay? And some of you know we have the GitaStudy.com. Many of you are soul rebels who are studying and just imbibing that ancient, timeless truth that is more important and more relevant and absolute a necessity in today's modern world, where we have forgotten and we have gotten ice cold indifferent around these things that spark the heart and inflame the soul, and shows us those rainbow colors of these astral colors beneath this physical kind of drabness. Really, everything is drab and in comparison to this divine light. And so thank you for being on this rainbow bridge of trust with me this morning in these 4 easy steps, It's to make that call. I do this for you, beloved. I hand this to you, Divine Mother, all the doing. Thank you for doing it through me. I'm just this glorious son, not me, but the unconditional love that now I'm surrendered into and one with is just this glorious son, streaming love live to everyone and everything that crosses my path. And it's ongoing. going. Why? Because most importantly, I have this love affair going on inside my heart with the one beloved of all that lives inside my heart and your heart and every heart. Bingo! 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 Have a glorious day radiating that beautiful sun, everyone. And I'll continue. You've got my word that I will continue walking on this rainbow bridge into this beautiful realm where we have all come from, and now we are returning to lickety split. And so it is. This is Yogi Tom Kelly signing off, but really going within with all of you and everything. So it is. Namaste.